Hey everybody, welcome back to the Disney Pod. Today we are going to be ranking every upcoming project that we're aware of and giving a little commentary on how we
Uh,
feel
Across all parks or just Disneyland?
across all parks.
Okay.
Let's focus on the United States though, but
Sure,
Mm,
sure, yeah.
depending on how far we stretch this out, we might do a part two to do international, but between Disneyland and Disney World and the like, we'll go across those four what is it, six parks.
All right.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and let's jump into the conversation. All right, Sean, first up, let's start with your side of the world. Villains Land in Florida, Magic
Well,
Kingdom.
I am in Denver. I guess I'm closer to that, but it's not really my side of the world.
Anything on the other side of the Rockies is you, dude.
It is on this side of
Wow.
the Rockies, yeah. So
Oh.
Villains Land, that you know, there's a whole bunch of new news about that just today. I don't know if you saw that.
I did it.
There's a trailer of a movie that or a show is coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be Hades is going to MC the show or something.
Where are they building it? I'm not.
Um,
I don't even know what's going on over there.
Yeah, so they filled in the rivers of America, where
Oh, okay.
it
I
used
do
to be
remember
the
they were
Tom
doing that.
Sawyer and all that. So Cars is going to be the front part of that, and then back where the train used to go, where in Disneyland they have Galaxy's Edge. In Disney World, they're going to have Villains Land back there. And I heard that the entire village, the Villains Land, has been toned down. So it was supposed to be very scary and all about the villains, but they've toned it down to be more Disney and more family friendly.
I mean, they're villains.
Yeah.
You
Well,
grew
they
up
originally
growing
were
up
going
with
to. Yeah, they're originally competing with the Universal Studios Dark World, but they're not going to go quite as dark. And like instead of the roller coaster was all going to be about Maleficent, and I just mispronounced that land
I think
or
it's
that name.
Maleficent.
But yeah, exactly. But now it's going to be about the Emperor's New Groove, which that's their villains.
Really?
But yeah, it's a roller coaster based on the that the whole I
Yeah.
guess evil lab lab
Yeah.
that they had there with the why do we have that lever cronk?
Oh, they're gonna try to rebuild that thing.
Yeah.
Why though? Like, if they have all this land, why in the world would they get rid of Rivers of America?
Oh, they already did, so it's already gone.
I know, but
But
why
that's
would
a good question. Why?
like? I feel like they could have fit something over here. They could have
Oh,
gone
yeah.
over here.
Maybe they.
There's some sort of thing that they have with the state of Florida where they have to have a certain percentage of their real estate be conservation, meaning they'll never build on it. I don't know if it backs that close up to the parks, though.
But it definitely looks like they're gonna. At least they got practice already from Disneyland, where they got to reroute the train.
Yeah, they definitely have to reroute the train.
But okay,
But it
so I
makes it
wasn't.
like Cars World isn't going to be as large as I thought it was going to be.
Well, I don't think it's a Cars World. I think it's just a ride.
Doesn't look that big, yeah.
I thought it was going to be similar to the way they have it in California Adventure, where there's multiple rides. It's mainly the big ride, but there's some smaller rides. Plus, they have the Cone Village, and which I hear that's closed right now at DCA.
The Cozy Cone stuff.
Yeah, they
I haven't
closed
heard.
all that. Yeah,
I haven't heard if that's been closed or not.
they
All right, well,
closed.
I
It's
am looking
unclear
forward to
why.
this. I do know that I've seen some of the previews for this ride, and I am looking forward to this one. It's gonna be like Indiana Jones
Like
outside.
Oh, it's going to be really bumpy, huh?
I just feel like they would have had enough land. But
Yeah, I've only heard of the one main ride, but I assumed that that's enough real estate where they can have the Cozy Cones, they can have Flo's Diner, and maybe one or two of the other Cars rides in there.
So it's gonna bring two new family-oriented attractions, including a thrilling off-road rally race. So I don't think it'll be a duplicate or a replica of Radiator
No.
Springs. Then,
Hmm.
sorry,
I
Sean.
really hope they have the Cozy Cones. I enjoy that part.
Yeah, the Cozy Cone is cool.
They will feature two major e-ticket attractions, immersive dining and retail dedicated to Disney's most iconic bad guys.
Yeah. So the one thing I heard about Maleficent is she's having a Pirates of the Caribbean style ride, where they're going to take a lot of the aspects of the Tokyo Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean and have a kind of boat ride where you go underneath the castle and you get attacked by the dragon and things like that.
No, wrong ride. That's our park. Monsters Inc. Land, a Metropolis. Maybe I should have put
Are
this.
we jumping over to Hollywood Studios now?
Yeah, well, not really. I thought we were done with the two there.
Okay.
The next one. So we kind of skipped. We went from so there's two rides we just talked about. Villains Land, which is going to be two rides, e-ticket, and then the Cars is going to have those two rides as well. One of them looks like an e-ticket.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by e-ticket? What does that mean?
It's like the ride you're going to go wait 2 hours and a half for.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
years ago, you used to have to buy the tickets on a per ride basis, and they had rides from A all the way to E, and the E was the most expensive ride.
Yeah, so they're like the one that you want to ride, like Splash Mountain.
So I'm still mad about the Monsters Inc. land here.
Yeah, mainly because of you have a vendetta against this one.
Yes, because of the Muppets. They get rid of the Muppets. Now they gave the Muppets a temporarily new home. We'll see how long they're going to be in their new home. But that's already reopened. The Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets. So,
but this
I'm
is
excited.
Really cool. This is going to be just as cool, though. I mean, this is like Cars Land, but with monsters.
Yeah. I enjoyed the first Monsters Inc. movie. I didn't really care too much for the other ones.
For Monsters U?
And the TV show, I lost interest in the TV show.
I mean,
I'm sure it wasn't really for a 50-plus-year-old person. So
yeah, because we already have a Toy Story Land.
Uh-huh.
We have an immersive Cars Land.
And it's weird because where this is, it's it almost butts up against the Toy Story Land, but Star Wars is in the middle.
Hey,
talk about changing from one zone to the other. Where is this thing at? Here we go. So yeah, they have Toy Story Land, Lena, where they have the Slinky Dog roller coaster,
which is really good. Yeah.
The Flying Saucers, and then Toy Story Mania.
Yeah, and two really good dining locations in there too.
Wait, so are they putting this on this side?
No. Wait a second.
Where's your Muppets at? Where's your Muppets at?
Where is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? Is right there.
The
Muppets. Yeah, the Muppets are right there.
Okay. Yeah. So they're doing it on this. Okay, so it's funny. You go to a galaxy far away, things made out of toys, and then monsters. Yeah. But I like this that it's so immersive. It's gonna be their version of Cars Land.
Yeah.
You guys also have you guys. I keep saying you guys, but in Florida they also have as close as you're gonna get to Ratatouille.
Yeah, they have a Ratatouille ride in Epcot. It's pretty good.
But it's not just a ride, right? It's a little immersive too, right?
Yeah, it's like the Runaway Train, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train.
What other great Pixar movies? I mean, I guess they got rid of A Bug's Land.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. So in Animal Kingdom, they used to have the movie theater with A Bug's Life in it, and they just got rid of that. And I don't know if it's opened again with a replacement. And now I don't remember what they're going to replace it with.
I'm just trying to think of which Pixar movies like I would have built an immersive environment around. I guess Metropolis.
Bug's Life made sense. And,
no. Incredibles would have made more sense to build like a whole Incredibles land.
Oh, that would have been much better than Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
an entire Incredibles land
would have been a better idea. Can you imagine, like, because they have a whole city there too, right? And an island and everything.
So I know that we're only talking about new rides, but there's a big rumor that there's going to be a 5th park in Orlando.
Where do you hear these rumors? Are these on the D23 blog?
Oh, well, one of the influencers that come across my feed. I subscribe to so few of them. I should subscribe to more since we do our own Disney thing, but they find me and I end up watching them. And there's a number of them that keep talking about the another Disney park. Although one person stumbled upon plans that say it won't happen till like 2034 or 35 or something like that, which is actually coming up pretty quickly.
All right, moving on to Tropical America and Animal Kingdom, replacing Dinoland USA, the brand new 11-acre features the village of Pueblo Esperanza, Encanto, a completely new Indiana Jones adventure.
Yeah, so basically they tore out Dinosaur and they're putting in Indiana Jones, which is the same track vehicle.
Where the heck did they put this part? Hold on, let me get to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, it's to the left.
There we go. I'm like, I never been to any of these guys. Subscribe so we can afford to go, please.
Yeah.
All right, Dinoland. Where did they put Dinoland?
Dinoland is right about where you're hitting. Yeah. So Dinoland was neat, but it's all being torn down. So the building on the very bottom of your screen is that's the ride for a dinosaur, and basically it's exactly the same interior as or the ride track and vehicles the same as Indiana Jones.
That's what I've heard.
You go back in time and you rescue a dinosaur for some reason and you bring it back and things go wrong.
Wait, what does that have to do with Disney?
They're getting rid of it.
Okay.
They're replacing it with Encanto.
Yeah.
You should touch on your theory on dinosaurs.
Originally, Animal Kingdom was about 5 different types of animals, and one of them was dinosaurs, so extinct animals, and one was supposed to be the imaginary animals like dragons and unicorns and things like that. They never did anything with that. But when you look at the first enclosure as you're walking to the park above all the gates, you have dinosaurs, lions, tigers, a bear or giraffe or something, and then you have a dragon. But they never put any of those aspects really into Animal Kingdom, and now they're taking all that out, even though they have a huge part of it being Avatar, which makes no sense whatsoever, and not really worth it. It's a gorgeous area to walk through, but yeah,
it doesn't go with the animal.
It doesn't go with the animals, and I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, this stuff would be neat.
I haven't seen Encanto, but apparently there's animals in it.
Yeah, but it's not about animals.
Wasn't it be an Encanto ride in Indiana Jones is not related either.
No, but it's a jungle type thing. You're in the jungle, and
yeah.
And at what point does Disney get rid of all the animals on the back end? Because they have like the whole safari park over here, right?
Yeah. I don't think they'll ever will. I think that is a Walt Disney thing. He always wanted to have real animals in his park, and I don't think they'd get rid of that. So, like, there's a big debate on, is Animal Kingdom a full day park or a half day park? And I agree on both aspects, that it can be a full day or a half day. If you don't do any of the animal stuff, it's clearly a half day park. But if you take and go on the jungle walk, and then there's a jungle ride, then there's a train ride that goes out to a different area of the park.
What are they doing over here?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing over there.
All right. Well, we're getting 3 new rides, so it looks like 2027 might be the year we go to get some tickets to Disney World.
Thought you were going this summer.
I know. I do want to go this summer, but we haven't finalized anything. You know us.
Yeah. Well, you said you're going in June, and now June's almost over. You got like 2 days left.
I have a boss that works me too much.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Star Wars Launch Day, new interactive audio animatronic with Olaf. Carousel of Progress is getting updates. I heard that this was happening.
Yeah. I think it needs to happen. It's a ride I must do every time I go to Magic Kingdom, but I fall asleep in it because it hasn't changed since hasn't changed since it opened.
1970 something.
Yeah, and it's an interesting ride. It's very well air conditioned, so you go from a muggy hot Florida day. You go in there. There's nobody else in there. You might have the entire ride to yourself. And
this is our version of Interventions that's completely closed down.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like innovations. Too bad the
Yeah,
cost.
I know. Too bad. All right. Coming over to the best coast, West Coast. We're gonna get a whole.
I hope they cancel that. I hope they cancel that and change that into something better than Avatar.
Well, based on what we just discussed, we should get Monsters. I mean, if they already have Monsters Inc., we should get the Incredibles.
But then they'll have to change
We
the
already
Incredibles.
have Incredibles in the roller coaster on the other side of the park.
Yeah.
That's just, I guess, but it's not an Incredibles land. They'd have to rebrand that one.
Hmm.
Some Disney. Sometimes they just have like all the left hand's not talking to the right hand.
Well, they could put a Toy Story land in there.
You know what makes no sense to me? Why is Ariel in California?
Ariel is a little out of place out there.
What
Ariel
is?
should have been in Disneyland instead of California.
The Ariel ride.
Oh yeah. It definitely should. I think they just put it there because they had room.
They should have put Star Wars there and Ariel on the other side.
No,
That was their opportunity.
Ariel's not that big.
No, I know, I understand that, but it would have been their opportunity to actually.
It's not that big, and it's locked in by other things because look at all the shops on one side of it, and you get the
Sean and I were
walkway.
having a good conversation though. We're talking like a year ago. We were talking about how if you only have one day to go to the parks, right? Like Disney does it in such a way that, like, if you have to do Star Wars because you're a Star Wars fan, you got to go to Disneyland.
Mhm,
But then none of the rides are thrilling, except for Star Wars.
mhm,
But if you want to be like, Disney's California Adventure is a little bit more for adults,
mhm.
more intense rides. But then you have to go to Star Wars. You gotta go to the other park. So like they set you up, so you have to go to both.
Mm.
All right, but yeah, I don't know if this is gonna happen still. Sorry, I keep saying that. Disney definitely pulled back on the date, although I hear that they're now sticking to the date where we're gonna close down Monsters Inc. And so Monsters Inc. is a fun ride. I like it. I like the roller coaster they're gonna make in Florida more.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
I don't
Florida?
have anything against Monsters Inc., but it's a slightly better dark ride.
So, sorry, Lena's got to go back because she hasn't seen what they're gonna do with Monsters Inc.
Oh.
They're doing the closet chase.
Oh.
So you're gonna be, it's like a single lane
Wait,
type of.
are you gonna be?
You're gonna be a door.
like a roller coaster?
Oh,
It'll be like a roller coaster, and you're gonna be chasing the doors.
oh,
But it'll be
oh.
kind of cool.
Hmm.
It's definitely an adult ride. It's not,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much of a kiddie ride this is gonna be. All right, but
It
yeah,
should be
Avatar
good.
Land.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm still upset about the Muppets.
Avatar Land, for those of you that might not know, is basically gonna push the perimeters out like this,
I don't think they'll do it.
and they have to.
I don't
They
think-
already bought all this and they already started construction over here.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it.
They've already started construction. The problem is, I still don't.
They'll
see how
do
they-
something. I'm hoping it's not Avatar. Yeah.
I bet you they're gonna monetize on the whole Toy Story and put a Toy Story land there.
No, they
That would be great. Although Toy Story Mania is in the wrong part of the park.
Yeah, they'll change that to
Oh,
something
if it-
else.
We don't have any
Coco.
Ratatouille. Let's get a Ratatouille in there.
They put Coco there, and then put a Toy Story land where they're going to put Coco. That would make sense.
Well, they just call it a Pixar land, right? It's just all
Yeah,
Pixar stuff.
Just
over
all
here.
Pixar.
Oh, they just call it Pixar.
Yeah, well, it's a Pixar pier.
What is again? What is Ariel doing there?
Well, Ariel's on the other side. She didn't cross over to the pier. But I would
Oh.
like I wouldn't mind if they got rid of these. These three are the lamest rides in the park. By the way, you hear the orange is gone completely right now?
Yeah.
The orange is like completely gone right now.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Well, not the orange. What are they? It's not an orange anymore. This
It
thing
used to be an orange.
It used to be an orange.
The wings?
Yeah, they tore that down and they tore this one down. They're like
Oh,
doing
really?
massive refurbishment.
What?
Yeah, they're like rebuilding it, like not like bolt by bolt.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they
including-
got rid of the in and out thing?
For now, I mean, it's still it's fenced up.
Oh,
But
it's not
been
in
down
and
for-
out, it's inside out, yeah.
Inside out. But yeah, it's been down for a while.
No, they put an in and out in there.
Yeah.
That we could-
But that's the other ride that we're gonna get is Coco. Avengers Campus. I heard. I saw just recently. Somebody was not happy about how Avengers Campus is going
Uh-oh.
because when you're looking at the map here,
Mhm.
let me see if I can get down. the backlog. See, so all of this here is Adventures Campus.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're down here and you're looking at this part of the world, you only see. I got way too close.
Yeah.
Let me back it up just a tad. There we go. The mountain range. But now,
Yes.
immediately to the left of this thing is a giant building.
Oh, so it breaks from that.
Yeah, it breaks the character here quite a bit.
Oh.
You just see an enormous tower structure over here on the left now.
For Avengers, yeah.
Yeah, because the building's really big, but they build it right here. So it kind of this immersed you so much into the facade, but now this building is really, really tall.
I'm sure they'll do something to hide it.
I don't think so. Because they haven't done anything right now to hide the fact that they're building it. Oh my gosh, y'all remember this?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. That's a Bug's Life stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's left of it.
Dude, my dad, every Friday we would go
Uh-huh.
and he'd ride on this little caterpillar ride every single Friday. We'd go to McDonald's because there was a McDonald's next to Goofy Sky School.
Okay.
When it was called what, Mulholland Express or something like that.
Mm.
And then we did this one. So yeah, so they're gonna have two rides. I'm taking back my hate on the Stark Flight Lab
Why?
Okay.
because I think it's gonna be less like the joltiness that I was telling you from Disney from Legoland,
Uh-huh.
and it's gonna be
More like what?
Epic Universe, Harry Potter.
Oh, it's gonna be more like that one.
It's gonna be like this one where you're like in a cart that's moving.
Have you
very-
seen the one with the lights on?
Yeah, I've seen some of those. Yeah, but it's more like this thing now where
Instead of the individual thing where they
well, it's kind of imagine if like Toy Story Mania was on an arm, so they move you to where they want you to see,
okay.
so you're being moved.
Yeah.
And
It
so
still has the possibility about being really jerky, but it probably won't be.
but it won't be as individual. Like I think they're gonna build like a whole cart like this where you're in a car with a bunch of people and then that whole car is moving quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that's what I think they're competing against. Walt Disney Magical Life, located on Main Street.
Isn't that already there?
This is already here.
Yeah.
Which is
Now-
really funny. So this scene right here, there was a comment here about the first ever. Where the heck did it go?
The first ever
In the
one.
carousel right here. First ever audio animatronic of Walt Disney. Like we have that.
Yeah, we have that.
You already
I
have
feel
it.
like they use Disneyland as the guinea pig to build things, and then they put them everywhere else.
Okay, so Sean, so now that just to wrap it up and kind of now that we've seen all the rides in the US, let's rank them up. What are you most excited
Before we jump to ranking, what do you think? I'm sure you haven't been, but the new animatronic in Pirates, that's getting a lot of hate.
Oh yeah, people don't like that. It's kind of like the horse, the guy with the head that's
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah,
I-
the head.
The headless one, and yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my gut reaction when I saw it. Great, another reason for the ride to break down.
Oh,
That is
you think
That's
it
the
will
first-
break down a lot? Yeah.
that was my knee jerk reaction. It's like because those things got to be synced, and they're
Mhm.
like the
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
it gets stuck or whatever, they're gonna like shut things down.
And I think it's right at the beginning, right?
I
Yeah, well, that's what I've heard is that it's not in the right location. Like as you're riding the ride, things are you're seeing like wrecked ships and dead pirates and everything, and then once you go into the ride more, things are alive and pirates are running around and everything, and that it's too soon to have a live character that turns into a skeleton. And,
But I will tell you when what's his name?
What's that?
Johnny Depp goes in character, he'll sit in there and move around.
yeah.
Like he's for real.
Well, he used to. He doesn't do that anymore.
He's
but-
done it a few times. But yeah, I think overall I think it's important for Disney to modernize the rides,
I think so too. Yeah.
but I think they got to do it carefully to not cause the rides to break down more.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree on that. Although this thing is more of a visual thing that's off to the side. If it breaks down, it'll just always be a skeleton or something. And,
Yeah, but I just
I
feel
don't
like
think
it's too perfect, and they'll shut everything down to get it resynced back up. We also got you guys on your side.
On
Again.
your side.
My side, I get like 90% of the country, I guess.
Mhm.
80%. There's a new law in place, right?
In Florida, yeah.
In Florida, where you can't use Disney resources to get around anymore.
Unless you're staying at
Oh no, that's been overblown. It's the new rule is if you're not staying in one of the resorts, you can't use the bus to get to Disney Springs anymore.
the bus or the boat, right? Yeah, what's
You know,
better?
which, however you can get to Disney Springs from the resorts today, you can only do that if you're a resort, if you're staying at one of the resorts.
Which begs the question: why would you want to go to a hotel to get to the thing unless you're staying there?
Yeah. So what the reason why they had to invoke this rule is too many people are going to the free parking at Disney Springs, getting on one of these buses or boats to go to the resorts, to hang out at the resorts for free to watch fireworks.
Mm.
And it became too much of a problem. There was not enough, buses for the people. And so now if you want to take the free bus, you have to be staying at one of the resorts.
So it's the other way around. Instead of like you're at the park, you want to go to the springs.
Now, if
You
you're
don't have any park anywhere.
if you're in the park, you can go on any of the buses. That's not no one's checking to see if you have a hotel key or anything like that. But yeah, if you were staying at, if you're, for some reason, if you went to the resorts on the bus, if you went to Disney Spring on a bus that left from resort, you can't go back unless you have a reservation at one of the resorts. I don't know how they're checking, if it's room key or something like that, but
probably that magic that we hate so much.
They're blowing it out of proportion. That Disney's cracking down. No, it's just they don't want freeloaders to come back to the resorts that aren't staying at the resorts.
Yeah,
I have no problem with that. I don't stay at the resorts anyway, but I usually stay at one of the off-park places. But
and then we have some exciting news. The Earl is back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it open again?
Yeah.
But it's in a different location, right?
It's in a very different location.
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching Brickley today, and he was talking about how it's still all boarded up and hasn't been opened yet. But there's a new location.
Yeah, no, I think his video might be a little old because it just opened up like Thursday or Friday of last week.
Okay, I don't know how old the video was, but
I think Friday was opening day, but yeah, it's open.
Their water was the best water in the whole area. I hope it didn't change.
But yeah, no, the Earl's back, and the Earl's very special to us because I had a buddy who back in like 2017 told us he had Earl's sandwich out in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And one day we were ranking, just very similar to what we're going to be doing here in a second. We were ranking sandwich shops like Jersey Mike's,
sure,
Firehouse,
Togo's,
Subway, Quiznos, all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're ranking them, and my buddy's like, "Oh man, Earl's the sandwich is the best." And so we went and tried it back when you could park for free at Downtown Disney for a couple of hours. So we went to go try it, and it was overwhelmingly full of mustard.
Oh,
it had a very strong mustard taste, and I will tolerate mustard.
And it wasn't another location, huh?
No, it was the original one that we ate every week. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
Also, I'm trying to get to the story. So anyways, it tasted too much like mustard, and I'm like, this is not good. And my friend's like, yeah, you're probably right. I was so drunk that night. Anything would have tasted delicious. But anyways, I kind of had like I don't care so much for the Earl. But then once we got our passes last year, like we would go every Friday.
To eat at Earl.
And we would just rotate through the menu over and over and over.
They were actually good.
Yeah, and we enjoyed it.
I don't know what you.
I enjoy Earl's sandwich. I mainly eaten at the Vegas location.
You will be pleased that they have doubled the amount of snacks and pastries that they have available at the Earl sandwich. But yeah, it's our favorite spot. I think it's one of the more affordable options in Downtown Disney. When you want like a fulfilling meal, but you also don't want to spend $100. You go to the Earl. Yeah. All right, now let's rank them up. Now that we've heard them all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
well, let's start
6,
with the
7, 8. There's 9 items. Let's go.
And what are we ranking them on?
Well, your favorites. Like,
Your
what
favorite.
do you think is gonna be? Like, let's go. Number one's gonna be the most hyped up, the one we're looking forward to the most. Number 9 is our least favorite.
We can
out of the
start with the
bunch.
least favorite.
Okay, least favorite to me.
Least favorite Avatar. My least favorite. I never want to see the Avatar.
That was an easy one. That was number 9. All right, 8. Going back up then. To remind you, we have Avengers Campus, Coco, Carousel of Progress, the Magic of Animation Disney. We have the Tropical Americas, Monstropolis. You gotta put Monstropolis because they got rid of your ride.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, even though I hate that they get rid of the Muppets because it sounds like such a cool ride. I would have to say the animation with Olaf is my number 8.
Okay.
And I'm repeating what I heard another creator say. They're taking away the most important part of the animation thing. So it's very similar to what they have in DCA, where you can go in and you draw a picture with an artist. They took the artist out.
Oh, that sucks. That's the whole
Yeah,
part of the ride.
Yeah,
That was the
you're in the room with Olaf, and then they have an artist on a videotape, and they just
What?
play the artist, and the recording of the artist walks you through the drawing, and I think that is the stupidest thing ever. So I might,
You didn't get that
I
in
didn't-
mind?
yeah, if I didn't dislike Avatar so much, I would probably put this as my worst thing because I like Olaf and I think the animatronic of Olaf is great, but why take away the live artist?
Yeah, I mean that was our Friday. So our Friday thing was go get some Earl sandwich, then go draw.
Yep.
That's what we do every Friday. All right, so far I'm agreeing with you. I think I'm okay. Up next, I'll do Carousel of Progress just because it sounds old and antiquated.
Yeah, I'm not excited for it. I think it needs to be updated, and I definitely will go on it. It's a must ride for me, but all these other rides are so much more exciting.
Okay, so far 9 is Avatar, 8 is the animation, 7 is Carousel. I think 6 for me would be the Tropical Americas. That's the whole Encanto and Indiana Jones.
I have to watch Encanto again because I don't remember it at all. That's not the movie where they have the Day of the Dead and the kid.
No,
No, that's
Coco.
Coco.
That's Coco.
Encanto's the one with we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, okay, I've seen that. That's a good one too. I like that. But what ride are they going to put in? It's just a land, right?
It's a dark ride inside the Casita Madrigal, following Antonio on the day he gets his gift.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Along with the new Indiana Jones adventure set on an ancient Mayan temple.
Okay. I would say that the Indiana Jones one is my next one. I'm not looking forward to because
Well, you gotta put it's the whole tropical of America. It basically is the Animal Kingdom updates.
okay, I'll put that whole thing at the same level.
6.
Okay. So now last 5. We got Avengers Campus, Coco, Monstropolis, Cars Land, and Villains Land.
Ooh, that's going to be hard to rank. I guess I would have to put Coco because I don't really understand what the Coco ride's going to be.
Pirates?
What is a Coco one? What are they describing
It's
it
just a
as?
dark.
It's a boat
you're on
ride.
it's a small world. Pirates.
Mhm.
The least thrilling.
That makes absolutely no sense because I don't think anywhere in the
you
the
are
movie
no you
in the
kind of
movie
are.
there was no boat.
There was no boats, but I would assume that they're gonna simulate like the passageway to get into the afterlife.
Yeah,
You know how they were kind of like floating through.
Yeah, but that was more light than dark.
I'm assuming that it's gonna be like a vibrant version of It's a Small World, where you just hit with all the bright
not
colors.
a-
So there's another ride that I was assuming it was going to be like, but you guys haven't ridden that. It's in Epcot. It's in the Mexican Pavilion, and it's the three. So the Three Amigos is a different movie, but Donald Duck and there's 2 other birds.
I mean, it is part of Donald Duck.
Yeah, and so they've got a ride where basically Donald is screwing up a whole bunch of things throughout Mexico, and the other 2 birds are kind of helping him out as they
It's a boat ride.
yeah, it's a boat ride. Yeah.
I don't know. I
And
just feel like-
originally it was all animatronics, and then they updated it quite a bit, so it's animatronics and a movie as you're going through.
Yeah, the Coco
yeah,
ride makes no
I just
sense.
think it's gonna be a very bright colored It's a Small World.
Mm.
All right, I kind of want to put that one below
Yeah.
now.
I would say it's lower than what I expect for
Yeah.
Avengers.
If I can swap out, I would put Coco, and then I would bump the Adventureland or Tropical Americas above Coco.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
don't know. Coco is taking up some, a reasonable amount of real estate in DCA, so it better be good.
Not only that, but they're cutting into the sidewalk,
Yeah.
and they got rid of the hidden Mickey. I'm
Yeah.
mad now.
Wait, do you think they're gonna do it wait, it's a boat ride?
Like the Small World.
I don't like that. It's a small world. That's my least
Yeah,
favorite.
so I flipped what you said, where I'm looking forward to Coco more than I am looking forward to Indiana Jones and
Yeah, you think so?
Animal Kingdom. Plus, I really like that entire area was themed Dino, and now they're getting rid of it, and so
I have a theory that I don't believe dinosaurs exist, but that's another topic for another day. I'm trying to get subscribers, not lose them. All right.
yeah, don't
top
lose
four.
subscribers.
Top 4, we got Villains Land, Cars Land, Monstropolis, and Avengers Campus.
I would say Avengers next, and then
Mm.
Cars. 'Cause Cars is still in the top 3 or 4,
Top 3 out at this point, yeah. So Avengers, Cars,
and
then
then
Monstropolis and Villains.
I would say Metropolis and then Villains.
Okay.
I would have gone with Villains first, but I don't know how I feel about
Villains.
about that ride that they're putting there.
It's
The-
going to be 2 major E attractions.
Yeah, there's
one
2
with
rides in there, and we really only have details on one of the 2 rides.
the one with the emperors.
Yeah.
Because I saw that movie when I was younger, but not that. It's not like ooh la la.
All right. I'll give you mine. I think I'm going to put Cars Land at number 4,
Mhm.
Villains Land at number 3,
Okay.
Monstropolis at number 2. I really am looking forward to that. But DCA, they have built that dumb Avengers Campus, and we need the completion of it.
So you have that as your number 1, huh?
That's gonna be my number 1 because it's gonna be like we need that ride to alleviate the overburdenedness.
Oh, I
of
agree with that.
Radiator Springs and
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm allowing for that type of stuff in my rating. That you need something.
as a constant visitor who's having to deal with these extra long lines, I need the relief.
So Villains Land is something they should have done a while ago. In fact, I would rather to forego the Cars Land and just have that entire area be villains. So I think the villains are pretty rich, and they all deserve a ride.
We should get a Villains ride in the California.
Yeah, Cruella one with the cars, like the remake movie.
Ooh.
That would be
Well,
cool.
so that's another thing. Are they getting rid of Roger Rabbit?
Dude, they whacked Roger Rabbits
Yeah.
in California. Actually, did you hear?
Huh?
I
They got
heard.
rid of the spinning part. Like it's
Yeah,
now pre-calculated for you.
I wrote it when they had just did that, and
What did you think?
yeah, I didn't think it ruined it as much as other people did.
Dude, they're all right. I'm just going like this the whole time.
Yeah, that's maybe 20 years ago. I'm a fan of that, but I'm not a big fan of the spinning anymore.
I like the spinning.
Until you.
It didn't spin as fast as like teacups, guys. Calm down.
No, it definitely didn't. Yeah, but yeah, the only thing I had a problem with the spinning was very often the car was aimed in the wrong direction, so you had no idea what the hell's going on. You're looking at like the blank wall or something, and
Yeah.
things are happening on the other side of you. Yeah.
Well, that's just poor not knowing how to ride the ride.
Yeah.
All right, folks. There you have it. Did you want to give us your last, at least top 2, top 3?
I think I'm looking forward to the Villains.
Number 1?
Yeah, I like that. And then the Monstropolis, those 2.
I want to ride that roller coaster from Monstropolis, and I want to walk down the streets because if they did that good of a job of
like
Cars
that.
Land,
I hope so.
I just want to see Mike Wazowski running around
Go in the lockers and stuff. That'd be so cool.
and see all the
Oh,
Easter eggs.
what I want to see walking around, I think it was in the first movie. There was like they're in the city, the 2 monsters, and this like Godzilla creature. All you can see is this leg, and it's like this big foot, and they're like, "Oh, hi," and they say something to it. So
No.
if they have that thing walking around,
No, this is what they're gonna do. You know how they got the cute little robots in Star Wars Land that are powered by those NVIDIA chips? Olaf is empowered by the NVIDIA chips. You need to get Boo powered by the NVIDIA chips just walking around.
just
The little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little girl just walking around by herself is going to be
So,
awesome.
there was 2 decent restaurants in the area where Monsters Inc. is now taking over. One was this big sit-down Italian place, which was pretty cool, and then one was a pizzeria that they based off the rat from the Muppets. So it was Rizzo's Pizza. And I heard that they're taking the pizza and making it more of a fast food Asian place. And they're because in the first movie he goes on a date with the snake girl with like 3 heads or something like that. And so they're doing that there, but I don't know what they're going to do to the Italian place. So I definitely think Disney will just reuse that and retheme it. But it was very much a kind of like a high-end New York style Italian eatery. So it'd be interesting what they end up doing there. Because it doesn't look like the building goes away. It looks like it just gets repurposed.
Cool. All right, folks. Well, that's our list. Let us know in the comment section if you agree, disagree, how will you rank these, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, everyone.